Hi, friends. I'm Colt, Sebastian Taylor, adventurer, entrepreneur, and amateur interviewer. And welcome to this video. It's not really a theme or a playlist, but I am here to provide you with an update with my good friend and fellow adventurer, Mike Connor. He is currently biking across the United States, hopefully going west, not east, because if he started out here, he should be in the ocean by now, but I'm pretty sure he's going west. His goal is to get to the Pacific Ocean and back again. It's really amazing. It's a whole lot farther than I would have ever biked. And I told him, Mike, if you ever get past 2,000 miles, I will interview you, assuming that he would either be arrested or eaten by gators in the South. But wouldn't you know it, he's passed 2,000 miles, and I have him on the phone right now. Mike, how are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, Colt. Thanks for talking to me today.
Oh, well, if you're a follower of my Twitter feed or my Facebook page, I've been retweeting and reposting your stuff. You've taken some amazing pictures. You've met some amazing people. Where are you right now?
Right now, I'm at a taco stand in Austin, Texas, eating my lunch, which is some very delicious chicken tacos.
Wow, that's great. Now, how many miles have you traveled since you've left Philadelphia?
I'm just under 2,200. It's
wow.
Like 2,190 or something like that.
You are going to need an oil change here at some point.
Yeah.
So if I know my maps well, you've gone through, obviously, Pennsylvania, Maryland. Did you cross through Washington, D.C.? Yes, you did, because you took a picture from the White House. So, Washington, D.C. Yeah.
Yeah, Google gave me a really good... I go onto Google Bike Directions, and their bike directions happened to take me right by the White House, right by the Washington Monument. It was like a sightseeing tour through D.C.
Wow.
Nice.
So, Washington, D.C., Virginia, I guess after that would be North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama. Did you go through Louisiana?
Actually, so I got down to Atlanta, where I stayed with my friends Jen and Corey, and then I'm leading these team building improv comedy workshops on my trip. So I was down in Atlanta, and I got a gig in Sewanee, Tennessee, and these are all free workshops for nonprofits and charities and stuff. So a school up there wanted me to do a workshop there, so I bounced from Atlanta back up north into Tennessee, had to go over some big mountains in Tennessee.
I bet. And
then went due south to Birmingham, Alabama, where I had another gig. And then after Birmingham, I did a 10-day shoot right over to Austin, and I got here last night after pedaling 93 miles.
Wow. So did you go through Louisiana then?
Yes. I also, so I did. It was like from Birmingham, then it was Mississippi, Louisiana, and then into Texas.
Wow, that is, and you've crossed the mighty Mississippi River, which you posted a photo from on your feed. Now, like you said, you've been doing these workshops. How many have you done in the last 2,000 miles?
Probably like 8.
Oh, okay.
Or so.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now, some days you are staying in people's homes, people you've met through these workshops and through various secret underground couch surfing associations. And then sometimes you have been camping out in nature. Is that correct?
That is correct,
yes. Now, okay, what has been the diciest place you've camped so far?
Oh, man.
Or there's a lot to choose from.
There are quite a few, because some days either I can't find a campsite that's like an actual campground run by professionals, or just like one really dicey night was I was supposed to go another 15 or 20 miles. This was just about 3 or 4 nights ago.
Yeah.
And it started torrential thunderstorms, and it was pitch black, and there was, it wasn't safe for me to be on the roads. There could be flash floods. I'm basically just like a lightning rod on wheels.
True.
So I went by an old cemetery, and there was some structure on the cemetery that was essentially a cement slab, and then a roof over it.
Oh, like a pavilion.
And, yeah, like a pavilion, no walls, and just bare bones. And so I'm sure they like hold burials there, you know.
Yeah.
So I slept on that. Just even though I had more miles to go, I just had to cut it short and sleep in the middle of the cemetery. And it kept the rain off me, but my God, the mosquitoes were bad that night.
Oh, I bet. Anything south of the Mason-Dixon line, they're pretty big. And actually, you're probably lucky you've already gotten through North Carolina, South Carolina, because apparently after Hurricane Florence, which you skirted just barely, and actually were interviewed in the Philly newspapers about, of biking through here. The mosquitoes in that area now are 3 times larger than normal because there's so much water.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so you've lucked out. You've actually missed that hurricane, and you've also missed Michael here also by a larger. Florence was, you were really I was sending you maps because it was like, you may not have been able to skirt it, but you managed to avoid 2 Category 3 or 4 hurricanes in your travels. If you would have left a week later, you might have had some. You would not be in Texas by now.
That's true. That's very true. I also, though, like, the reason my route started going due south to Atlanta first was because I thought, as it turns into autumn, I'll stay in the warm weather. I'll go south. And so I'm thinking, like, you're a genius. You figured this out about the weather, this little hack. And then I didn't think, that's when hurricane season is. And tornado season, I had to delay for a bit in Texas because a tornado was spotted right up the road from me.
Oh, wow. Well, yeah, I don't think storm chasing on a bike is the preferred way to storm chase.
No. And it came over. I listen to podcasts a lot while I ride, and all of a sudden it was like, boop, 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 like emergency alert.
Yep,
and,
those are handy to get.
What's that?
Those are handy to have.
Yeah, it sure was, because there happened to be a gas station about a mile back from me, but there was nothing in front of me for 10 miles. I would have been in the wide open if this tornado came at me. So I went back to that gas station and just waited it out there.
Good idea. So between camping and staying in people's houses, have you had any sort of rough patches in terms of keeping hydrated or your cell phone charged or things of that nature, or have things been working out so far so good?
Well, those are the 2 big things, water and electricity.
Yeah.
The water, excuse me, when I first started, I had 2 32-ounce bottles that I carried, and I didn't want to carry any more because of the weight.
Yeah.
And then I realized it was, especially the beginning of the trip was really hot, going through Maryland and Virginia and the Carolinas, and it's cooled off a bit, but I started getting Gatorade or Powerade at a store and just saving those bottles and fitting them in wherever I could and figuring it's worth carrying the extra weight. Because I really, like, at one point, my body just said, "You're done. Like, we need to shut this down." And it was the middle of the day. The sun was right over my head.
Yeah.
So I found a dried out drainage ditch on the side of the road, and I laid down in there. It was a little shady, and I just put on a podcast and closed my eyes and wanted to rest for a bit. Well, then I get woken up by a Virginia sheriff's deputy. He's like, he just wanted to make sure I wasn't dead,
oh.
you know? and I looked at my podcast, and something like 47 minutes had gone by, and I thought I had just closed my eyes for a second. So I think my body was definitely telling me, like, dude, you need to carry more water.
Well, nice to see that the law enforcement of Virginia is checks on bodies by the side of the road.
Yeah.
Hey, you all right? All right, just making sure.
Yeah, well, it was. I was like, thanks for looking out for me. You know, I mean, he's protecting and serving.
Yeah. All right. So now you're in Texas. What's your next? What is in front of you now?
Well, in front of me is a couple days of R&R.
Mm-hmm.
I'm staying with my friend Alicia, who I went to college with, and so I got here last night, and we played Scrabble, and that was fun. We didn't finish because she was so scared to take on my lexical abilities.
Yeah, well known. It's very well known.
So what's that?
It's very well known.
Yeah. But then, like, she's off doing some yoga right now. I'm getting some tacos. I plan on having this level of chillness for the next couple days and let my body sort of get some rest time. And then I'm going to do some workshops at the school that she teaches at down here for the students and for the teachers and stuff. And by the way, anybody who sees this and is interested in getting a free improv team building workshop, all ages, all abilities, just contact me through YesN Travel, and we'll see what we can set up. If you think that a weirdo riding his bike to your organization and teaching comedy is an interesting thing to do for free, look me up.
Yeah,
but anyway,
take a chance. No, Mike's a great guy. You should, if you're west of the Mississippi River. If you're east, you've missed out. You've missed your chance. You have to wait till he comes.
Yeah, but
you have to wait. He comes the other way. Yeah, he'll be coming back the other way. So you have to plan out. But if you're west of the Mississippi, Mike is the guy to call for this. So after you leave Austin, you're gonna go across a different yet equally challenging parts of the United States, the desert and mountainous region and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I feel like your miles. I feel like your miles per day may be a little bit smaller than your race across the South.
Yeah, I think I'm going to dial it back a little bit to like between 60 and 70 miles. I was doing between 70 and 80 every day, and it would be nice. One big thing is that the time change, so it gets dark earlier. So
yes.
I really don't want to be riding after the sun sets just for safety reasons. I do have lights and like a day glow vest and stuff, but I want to be at camp set up by the time the sun sets.
It's no fun setting up camp in pitch darkness.
Yeah, that is not fun at all.
Yeah. So you'll be leaving Texas. You'll be going through New Mexico first or Arizona? I think New Mexico.
Yeah, New Mexico, and I'm going to try to go up to Carlsbad Caverns.
Okay.
And I think that'll probably be, I haven't figured it out exactly, but I'll bet it'll be like a week and a half to get there. And then I was going to see if I could camp there for a day or two and really explore that park because that's supposed to be beautiful.
Oh, great. And then what's your West Coast goal? What area of the West Coast is your goal? Which you'll take your first shower once you reach the Pacific Ocean.
I think San Diego.
San Diego. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's your rough ETA there? Do you think?
Maybe a month or so.
Maybe about a month. And then how long you plan to hang out there before you head east?
Maybe a day or two, but I think it's going to be pretty immediate. I don't have a lot of time to really spare.
Yeah.
Because it's like miles, days, and money are all kind of linked on this endeavor. So I gotta.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Well, you definitely need to put your feet in the Pacific Ocean before you head back. There's a story of Lewis and Clark went across the entire United States, and they had a secret orders from Thomas Jefferson to go to the Pacific Ocean and check it out, because that was technically Spanish territory. So they went all the way out to where Washington is now. Lewis and Clark went to see the Pacific Ocean, but like 10 guys said, nah, we're fine. We don't need to see the Pacific Ocean. Just stay at camp. They went all the way across the United States. Like, nah, we're fine. You've seen one ocean, you've seen them all.
How far did they get? I thought they went all the way.
They were supposed to stop before they reached Spanish territory, but they did go all the way to the Pacific Ocean. Legally speaking, their orders were, stop, don't go, don't trespass, wink, nod, let us know what's out there. So anyway, I will let you go. I will definitely send you this footage when I get it all processed. I think you should check back in once you go over the continental divide. Check back in, and then we'll check back in once you reach the Pacific Ocean. Although, if you go over the continental divide, it's literally all downhill from there. You might actually just glide all the way to the Pacific Ocean. So, at the very least, we will check in again when you reach the Pacific Ocean. And anyone out there, follow Mike at Yes and Travel on Twitter and Facebook. Links will be on the screen right now. Links will be in the description below. Follow him. Send him messages of encouragement. If you're in the area, have him over on the couch. Dear God, give him water and food. Because he is stealing tacos right now, I believe he said earlier, out of some dumpster in Austin. So this bearded bike homeless man, bring him into your home. He's really, really fantastic. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure he's very well groomed. So, Mike, thanks for calling. Thanks for checking in. Big fan. I hope you get there and back safely. Do you have any final parting words for this particular segment?
No, I just want to thank you for all your support, buddy.
No, anytime, my friend, anytime. Well, folks, that's it for this on-the-phone interview from somewhere in Texas to here somewhere in Pennsylvania. Until next time, friends, I'm Colt Sebastian Taylor, and on the phone, that's Mike Connor, and we'll both see you later.